Michael Myers. Born October 19, 1957. Killed his older sister October 31st, 1963. Killed 3 high school students October 31st, 1978. Also killed 3 nurses and a paramedic same night. Was believed to be dead, then killed 4 students. Hillcrest Academy, 1998. Has been missing, unheard of last 3 years. Now he's back.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? So here I am in Coquitlam, British Columbia, and I'm doing the film locations for Halloween Resurrection. One of my favorite Halloween films. Halloween 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, meh. Halloween H2O, really good. Halloween Resurrection gets a bad rap. It's got Busta Rhymes, Tyra Banks. I love it. This is where the opening scenes with Jamie Lee Curtis takes place right here. And this is where she dies. But does she? They kind of ignore it for the reboot that happened in 2018. They kind of ignore this whole plot. That's fine. I'm being a little quiet because there's army guys over there. And it's an abandoned asylum. It really is. But this is where Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode, she's, in here. Michael Myers finds her, tries to kill her again. This time he succeeds. Off of one of these rooftops. I'll find them. I'll find it. I'll find that exact. Maybe I won't. I'm going to show you the. So in the film, I believe it's Grace Anderson Sanitarium. Sign would have been right about here. And there it is. All these buildings are all boarded up, so crazy looking. It's fascinating to see. Absolutely fascinating. I'm gonna take a walk around them all, but I'll give you a closer look. This is the establishing shots. This is it. And like I said, I didn't say that yet. I believe they use this as a practical set. I'm going to show you why I believe that they actually filmed the interiors all in these buildings. Now, they could have used a combination of the buildings and such, but it's definitely, this was the establishing shot. And this is Riverview, the old Riverview Hospitals in Coquitlam, British Columbia. And if you want to come out here, the way that you can tell that this is the building they use is because if you look up there, they've got the 3 boarded up windows, and that different, balcony matches with the screen one, because the other ones have a different balcony, more like just wired ones. So it looks a lot different. And this is the one. No street light there anymore. That was in the movie. There's a young gentleman in denim. Makes up for the lack of a street light. Another way that you can tell they actually filmed inside is those windows actually match up to all the interior shots when the windows in the background. That cubed pattern. Now there's about 4, 5, 6 buildings altogether. So to find the exact one where Jamie Lee and Michael had their standoff on top, I'm not exactly sure where, but I'm going to take a look around back, see what I can find. I don't know why I'm whispering. It just feels right. That would be a sling. A sling. So this is a building to the right. Well, depends which way you're facing. That's the building that's using establishing shots. But you can see it has the same sort of windows. So it could have been any of these buildings. I'm not exactly sure which one, but I saw something that piqued my interest. Piqued. Piqued. Those windows there, up top. See? The ones jutting out? Those are visible on rooftops, well, on the rooftop when Laurie's fighting Michael. Just before she goes over the edge. Emotionally and literally. And you see up there, this is the main building. There are more of those. So it looks like they probably could have shot it, but she would have walked, she landed behind a tree, or like into the trees, kinda. So it's a flat rooftop I'm looking for, but there's a lot of these buildings. This is definitely it. There's more of those windows that you see. But yeah, it's all locked up tighter than my prom date, so I cannot get up there. That's what she said. Somebody said it. Unfortunately, yeah, can't do it. Could have been right up there. Let's see what's on this side. Oh, that makes sense, because that looks like it, kind of. It's really cool how you can walk this close to the buildings. In Toronto, this would be really, really tough to film a place like this. You wouldn't even be able to get on the property at this point. But Vancouver, they're just like, all right, yeah, whatever. Take a walk around. It looks like this may have been the rooftop right here. I'm thinking this is it, because I'll show you why. A little bit of detective work I've been doing. Oh, the army's over there. See, I told you. That's a flat roof. Well, no, there's that thing sticking out. Oh, it could have been right on top of there where they put the antenna thing and they shot it from there. It's hard to tell without getting on top. All right, well, this is really cool. Yeah, see, look up top there. I know I keep saying look up top, but look up top. Okay, just give me 1 second and then look up top. Those are all the same things you see in the background. So I think it was shot all in this one building. I wish I could go inside. Again, that's what he said. But I can't. I can't. Cool building though. Cool beans. Cool beans! So I'm out here in Coquitlam. This is the only location in Coquitlam from Halloween Resurrection. I was gonna go start another film, but I think I'm just gonna keep going today with Halloween Resurrection, which the locations are actually over in Vancouver. But I'm feeling it. I'm happy that I got here, so I'm gonna do it. Finish Halloween today instead of tomorrow. You don't need to know this. There it is behind me. Loree, you killed the wrong guy in H2O. No, yeah, at H2O. Although they kind of snuck that ending on. They play, killing the paramedic and cut his vocal cords or whatever. Michael Myers. There was a whole thing to get Michael Myers alive again. Kind of I don't know. I'm glad they ignored all those movies, all these. Even though I like Halloween Resurrection H2O, I'm glad that with Halloween 2018 they made it as a direct sequel to Halloween, the original. Kind of glad that's the way they did it. Anyway, there we go. Let's go somewhere else from Halloween Resurrection. Michael Myers. No, that's not him. He didn't say a word. He's mute. All right, so the kids that sign up to go into Myers' house, be part of a reality show, see if they can spend one night in the abandoned Myers' house. They go to school right here. Wow, you only see this in like an establishing shot as well, but looks exactly like it. Imagine that. Look. There's a couple of scenes shot inside. Everything's locked up, of course. But there's one that's outside, and I want to see if I can find it. I'm going to look around for a little bit. It'll take me hours. You just sit back and relax. Just wait. I think I can find it. Even though this campus is huge, I have an idea of where it is. Small idea. Small brain, small idea. You get it. Try to contain myself. So you see straight ahead is where that dip is, where it's darker. So we rode a motorcycle all the way along here, and Jen runs to catch up with her. And they get a shot of Jen, and you see that building in the background. Same windows too, with that three glass, you know what I mean? It's one piece of glass, but looks like three. See what I'm saying? Do you pick up what I'm dropping? And then of course they have a reverse angle. Reverse angle of Sarah shooting out into that way. Everything's a little more overgrown, but yeah, this is the spot right here. We were pretty precise with that little dip. That's how we knew, because of the little dip. And all the rest of the, except for right over there, there's two other ones, and they don't have the same bricks. They're flat columns. I should have a degree in architecture by now. I don't know, but yeah, this wouldn't have changed. This is the same. Yeah, Sarah comes right down here on her motorcycle. It's very lush. So this location is far from the sanitarium that I was at. I just drove from. It took a long time. And then the rest I'm going to show you, but it looks like the sun is going down. It's Myers time. So I'm going to have to continue this tomorrow. I thought I'd get it all done in one day. It never works out that way. Rhyme scheme, Michael Myers. Hi, my name is what? My name is who? My name is Chicka 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 Enzo. Smiley face. Enzo, you a punk. So when Sarah decides, yes, she's gonna do it, of course, that old stereotype, women love to shop. Women gotta shop. So they go shopping for clothing. But of course, it's always a woman that survives, that beats the killer. So maybe shop before you are about to shop, then you won't drop. Feminism. That's the store they go into, right there. Do you want to go inside? Because they see Michael Myers right across the street. It's creepy. Michael Myers is watching them. Or is he? Is she having a vision? Who knows? It's Halloween. Right there. And right there. Let's go inside first. I'll show you more. Okay, let's go. So the block has changed quite a bit, as you can see. Still a market there, though. There's a market there in the movie. And it's a children's clothing store now. Blocked by a Range Rover, of course. Right there. That's where they go shopping. And what's cool is this fence right here, you see in the background, and it's the same fence. That fence has been here a long time. Well, when did that movie come out? Late 90s? 2000, 2001, something like that. Busta Rhymes is in it. It's got to be in the 2000s. But yeah, you see that fence in the background. And if you're Busta Rhymes, you need a place to stay while you're in town shooting your reality show. And he chooses the 2400 Motel, which is right here in front of me. And they shot a lot of things here. Supernatural, I think X-Files, Psycho, Bates Motel. I'm going to take you in the lobby and show you some of the shots, different things they shot here. But I'm here for Halloween Resurrection, otherwise known as Halloween 8. Look at this. There you go. And not only did they shoot the outside, but they actually used the motel room here too. So go into the lobby, and then we're gonna go over to Busta Rhymes' room. Busta. Bates Motel, Supernatural, 6, and Michael Myers. 3,000 miles to Graceland. Oh, Psych. Elijah Wood. Now, Busta was staying in room 274 in the film. Here's 273. So you would think 274 would be right next door. Rhyme scheme, but it's not. Where the hell is it? Come on. Sun's go. Oh my. There it is. Room 274. That's where the magic happened. I believe those are the same numbers, too, from the film. Wow. Okay, the sun's going down. I'm going to have to continue this later on. Right behind me, that's Busta Rhymes' motel room here in Vancouver, BC. Look at that sunset. You know what happens, though, when the sun goes down? Michael gets up. What? You know what I mean? Well, he kills during the day, too. He's a non-discerning killer. He'll kill AM, PM. So I got to go find the Myers house tomorrow. And that's cool. You'll see why. It's kind of cool. It's really... Let's see why. Okay, we'll get to it. Okay. Look at that sign. That's so retro. And then, of course, across the street, condos. Welcome to Canada. Condo Canada. So nice in here. Really nice. Really nice. Now it's kind of looking like Haddonfield. Somewhat. So, yes, this does look like Haddonfield. And this is the street where they shot, not really the majority of scenes, the outdoor scenes for the street that Michael Myers' house would be on. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. Do you know that John Carpenter and Jamie Lee Curtis both hate this movie? A lot of people hate this movie. I like it. It's got Busta Rhymes and Tyra Banks. Like I said, I like it. And it's good. And Michael Myers, I mean, I'm an animal lover, but it shows what he eats. He's a dog. It's implied that he eats a dog. Gross. But it was just, there's lots of little interesting things about the movie. I thought it was good. It's a cool mask. I like it. Now, this house in front of me here is only shown briefly in the film. It's a trick-or-treating house, but I thought I'd show you while I'm driving by. It's right here. Still looks the exact same, except for that big metal tub there. Not exactly sure what's going on there. But yeah, it's a trick-or-treating house. And down this way is where the Myers house is. Let's go. Now. Whoops, I made a mistake. I'm actually still on the same, my car's right there. The trick-or-treat house is right there. I was thinking I had to drive down to the next block. But no, I forgot. It's right here. So, the Myers house. See, the reality truck, all that stuff would have been set up right here. And the Myers house is right in front of me. Or is it? Well, as you can see, there's a big van in front of me. But the Myers house was supposed to be right here, where that blue house would be, roughly. If you notice, they only shoot the Myers house in close-ups. There's one scene of the sound guy walking into the house, the driveway, and a car goes by. And if you notice, the tree in the front is the wind's blowing it, but nothing in the background. There's no wind in the background. That's because it was all done on a studio set. That whole house. Kind of like if you remember Scream 3, they had Sidney Prescott's house, I believe, like inside of a studio set in that movie, and showed that's kind of what they did for Halloween Resurrection, is they actually built an entire house inside of a studio, the outside, the exteriors, and everything. And if you notice in Halloween Resurrection, when they're on the porch, it's all extreme close-ups, and there's never any shots of like wide shots of the house showing the surrounding neighborhood. That's it. However, you do see in the background this house very prominently with these stairs, and that house right there with those windows. All this is shown a lot. They shot right on this street, but only those the truck scenes. That's for the reality show. So Michael Myers' house is not even here, and it was never here. I thought they would even maybe build a false front or something, but as I read more closely, no, they didn't. They just shot from this angle. Like they didn't shoot from this angle. The house would have been here. They shot only from this angle here. Isn't that crazy? But that's it. The whole street, and it ends right there in that big mess. So there was never a Michael Myers house for a resurrection. This is the only Halloween film to ever be shot in Canada, by the way. They're all shot all over the place. Where I've been, California, South Carolina, Utah. But this is the only one that was shot in Canada. Yeah, you never see the house. That's it. All on a studio set, the Michael Myers house. They couldn't have found a creepy house. I'm sure they could have. But they wanted one, I guess, that looked exactly like the Myers house. He ate a dog. That's just mean. Michael, you're a dick. And you're my second favorite. After Jason. All right, well, that's it for Halloween Resurrection. This movie gets a bad rap. Is it deserved? Maybe. I don't know. I've lost. See, 4, 5, and 6, I'm like, meh. Then H2O I really like. And Resurrection I really liked. And of course, I liked the first Rob Zombie one. The second one, White Horse business, and I love 2018 Halloween, the reboot. I love it. Remake. No, sequel. Well, it's kind of, you know what I'm talking about. I did the location for that. It's on my channel. I did locations for a lot of them. I'll put those links below. And follow me on Instagram, by the way. I forget to say that. What else was I going to say? Halloween. Halloween kills, Halloween ends, been delayed. Thank you. COVID-19! To that, because of that. So now we don't get to have Halloween this year. Really sucks. Michael Myers, come back to me. All right, what are you waiting for? Wrong movie. Damn it. Peace out. No house. No house. Sucks.